Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Astros will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Garrett Richards gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Corona. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Settling in now, Archie Chan, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, number 3. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Richards comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Hunter Harvey is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, number 38.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Harvey is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, He's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Well, here's a look now at the
right
Angels
fielder.
starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
At the plate, George Bowden. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping into the box, Raul Cedeno. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-1. Runner's on his way to third. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
A man at third with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vargas. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball and a strike. Vargas can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, ball.
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Cox has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So striding in, Nate Walker. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
3 balls.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
Into the box, number 2, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now in the box, number 30. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Richard steps into his windup. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jake Marisnick, who's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Digging in, Ian Desmond, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Desmond, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Digging in now, Gary Cox, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Cox, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's Desmond now at short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Corona. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Richards peers in. 3-1 on its way. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up for the Astros, Archie Chan, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Corona is off of first with 2 away. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Astros leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Michael Wacha. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Striding in once again, Herrera. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Angels still looking for hit number one in the ballgame. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So coming to the plate, George Bowden. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Michael Lee. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Slurve in there, strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count. These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now a throw over, runners back. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Number 2 is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Scorched to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in, Raul Cedeno.
And leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there.
19.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So digging in now, Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Cedeno leads off second with one gone in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Jake Marisnick, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marisnick is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strand 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Astros.
Into the box now, number 2. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen. The 3-2 one more time.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in for Houston, number 30, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0 and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Tyler Skaggs comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Tyler Skaggs.
David Lee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Skaggs, a 6'4" lefty. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. First and second here with nobody out. This is pulled into right. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another shot now, Diego Corona. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Astros lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And now for the Angels, Michael Wacha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Archie Chan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Yeah. 2-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Look out, 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lee, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Three and 0 now. Nate Walker will be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in, Nate Walker. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series,
2.
you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now, number 2. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped straight up. Number 12 onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 30, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Herrera is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is a heater in there for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Bowden ranging back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Next to the Astros.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit well again down the right field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. Look into McCann, the 1-1, and this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. Back to the top of the Angels lineup
And
now, and stepping in, Herrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word.
The
One
right
away.
fielder, number 32, George Bowden.
Ready for another chance, George Bowden. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Raul Cedeno, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 19.
Standing in, Vargas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Corona on at first, nobody out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Desmond onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, number 3, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and one now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready now for L.A. Brian McCann 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here. 3-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chan will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. Cox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 12.
So stepping in, number 12, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. In now, Nate Walker.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Stepping up now, number 2. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 34 home runs now on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded in shallow left by Desmond. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Herrera is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Tuck.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. popped him up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Coming to the plate now, Michael Wacha. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Herrera. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Wacha aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 32, George Bowden.
Stepping in, George Bowden. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Mike Eames comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mike Eames.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already so far. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Archie Chan. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but
Now
especially
batting,
troublesome
right
when you give up a single right before that to start the inning.
Lee.
We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Michael Lee. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big
Now
swing at
batting,
that one. Almost
number
got it
3.
out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Marisnik is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Lee, the runner at second with one away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, number 2, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in, number 30. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Marisnick is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Astros lead this one 11-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vargas. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0. Two and one to count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final two outs. Buddy Whitaker enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final two outs and put this one into the win column.
Buddy Whitaker.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. McCann leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Chan. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
That's for the Angels. The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He's got it, and the Astros complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Houston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hunter Harvey records his 18th win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. Garrett Richards was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.